So yesterday, this is where we left off in our review. We had just finished up problem number 10, so on to problem number 11. In 11 it says the measures of 4 of the interior angles of a pentagon are 118 degrees, 106 degrees, 142 degrees, and 93 degrees. What is the measure of the 5th interior angle? So right away we notice that we have a pentagon here, and if we just roughly quick sketch a pentagon, we know that we have 118 degrees, 106 degrees, 142 degrees, 93 degrees, and this unknown 5th angle. So in a pentagon, we have a total of 5 sides. So if we use the formula n minus 2 times 180, that would be 5 minus 2 times 180, or 3 times 180, which is a total of 540 degrees. So I know that these 5 angles have to add up to 540 degrees. So I take 118 plus 106 plus 142 plus 93 plus x is equal to 540 degrees. Now, when you combine like terms, you get a total of 459 degrees. So I have 459 degrees plus x equals 540 degrees. Now, when we subtract 459 from both sides, 540 minus 459 is a total of 81 degrees. So our 5th interior angle is a total of 81 degrees. In problem number 12, here we have a convex quadrilateral, has exterior angles that measure 130 degrees, 52 degrees, and 144 degrees. What is the measure of the 4th exterior angle? Remember, when we talk about exterior angles, the sum of all of the exterior angles in any polygon is a total of 360 degrees. So what I need to do is I need to add up 130, 52, and 144. Along with this 4th exterior angle, and that is all equal to 360 degrees. So when we combine like terms, 130 plus 52 is a total of 182. 182 plus 144 is a total of 326 degrees. So 326 plus x is equal to 360. And when I subtract 326 to both sides, I find out that x is equal to 34 degrees. So that 4th and final exterior angle is 34 degrees. Problem 13 says if a polygon has 13 sides, find the sum of the interior angles and the sum of the exterior angles. So if we want to find the sum of the interior angles, actually any interior angle of a polygon, we take n minus 2, multiply it by 180. This will give us the total number of degrees in any polygon, and then I just want to divide everything by the number of sides, and that will give me a specific interior angle. If you're trying to find an exterior angle, you take the sum of all the exterior angles, which is 360 degrees, and you divide it by the number of sides. So in this given problem, we have a total of 13 sides. 13 minus 2 gives us a total of 111. So, sorry, 13 minus 2 is definitely not 111. It's a total of 11. So 11 times 180, all divided by 13. This gives you a total of 1980 divided by 13 for a total of 152 152.3 degrees. So each interior angle is 152.3 degrees. Now there's two ways to find the exterior. We talked already about this 360 divided by n. That is the easiest route to go. You could also take this 152 and subtract that number from 180. That will also give you a very valid answer. But for the sake of time, 360 divided by the total number of sides, which is 13, gives you each exterior angle 27.7 degrees. In problem 14, it says the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 10,260 degrees. How many sides are in the polygon? Well, remember, if we want to find the total number of degrees in any polygon, we have the formula n minus 2 times 180, and here it is telling you that we have a total of 10,260 degrees. So really what we want to do here is we want to solve this equation for n to find the number of sides. So the first thing that I recognize here is that I can distribute, which is done by multiplication. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. So if I divide both sides by 180, I get that 10,260 divided by 180 is a total of 57. So now I'm left with n minus 2 equals 57, and if I add 2 to both sides, I get that the number of sides of this polygon is a total of 59 sides. (15) A regular polygon has an exterior angle of 24 degrees. How many sides are in the polygon? So now remember, if we're trying to find the number of sides in a polygon based off of the exterior angles, we took 360 degrees divided by the number of sides gives me the exterior angle. By simply setting up a proportion, we can easily take the cross product to solve for n. So when I do this, 360 times 1 is 360. 24 times n is 24n. And when I divide both sides by 24, I get that n is equal to 15 sides. So this is how many sides are in polygon based off of the exterior angle. 16. Here it says a regular polygon has an interior angle of 150 degrees. How many sides are in the polygon? So again, since they give us interior angle, we can use the formula n minus 2 times 180 all over n gives us any interior angle. Now, if we set up a proportion here, it's going to take a little bit more work because we're going to end up with variables on the both sides, which is not something that we don't know how to do and how to solve for, but the easier route is to find the exterior angle, which we know is 360 divided by the number of sides. Okay, or we can think of it as 180 minus the interior angle, and then we can divide that number by 360, and that will give us n, or the number of sides. So I'm going to take that route. So if we take 180 and subtract off 150, that gives us a total of 30 degrees for the exterior angle. So now if I take 360 and divide it by 30, this will tell me the number of sides. So when we make that calculation, 360 divided by 30, we get that there are 12 sides to this polygon. Definitely the easier route is just to take this exterior angle and subtract that number from 180, and then to take 360 divided by that number.